Still some heat in the forecast this week. We're not expecting any cool downs until about Sunday. So the next few days still running pretty hot with maybe some of the hottest weather coming by later Friday and Saturday. But I think tomorrow will stay mainly in the 90s. Temperatures may be close to 100 in some areas on Friday, especially in the upper valley. But Saturday could be a day that turns out maybe like today, where a lot of places in the valley are up around 100 degrees or higher in the afternoon. So yeah, Saturday could be a scorcher. Sunday, a cold front comes through, not a strong front, but remember how kind of last weekend we had a cold front come through. It was kind of breezy, less humid, and a little cooler on Sunday. I mean, temperatures could stay in the 80s in some areas on Sunday. So a cool down from the heat for a day or so beginning on Sunday. Right now, though, it's very hot. 104 in McAllen, 103 in Rio Grande City, even 104 in Brownsville. What's up with that? But it is hot everywhere. That 95 in Port Isabel has actually come down from above 100 a couple of hours ago. So again, it's hot everywhere across the valley. We've had a bit of a little wind shift going on. There's a weak front moving into the area too, but the air was already pretty warm, and now we have the winds coming in from higher terrain off to the north and northwest, which is actually helping to warm the air up and dry it out even more. So north wind right now at 14 miles per hour in Weslaco, 15 in Brownsville. At least a light breeze out there, but the air has dried out some with the humidity lowering. Dew points aren't up there at the top like they have been a lot of days. We're down here into the more comfortable range, but it's all relative. 103 degrees, and it's not so comfortable maybe, but better than 103 with a lot of humidity. So this evening, though, should be a day when we start off with temperatures still near 90 degrees with lots of sun at 7 p.m., 90 or 91 or so, falling into the 80s, eventually the 70s by late in the evening. It's possible with the air kind of dry that late tonight, some areas could dip into the upper 60s as we get closer to sunrise, but not a really cool night all around at all. There is some cool weather in Texas. Look at this, 60s up to the north, 90 in Austin, though. There is a front moving through, but the tail end of it is very weak for us. So on Future Track, kind of painted a weak front in here, a little dashed front, trying to move into the area slowly this evening. So with that weak front in the area, keeping the air a little bit drier tonight, that's why it could be maybe dipping into the 60s in some areas toward morning, but that front fizzles out tomorrow. We ended up with sunshine. Temperatures probably not quite as hot tomorrow. The wind coming back in from the southeast tomorrow off the Gulf, that should be more of a humid wind, but a not so hot wind. So probably staying in the 90s in most areas tomorrow. It might hit 100 in western Starr County tomorrow, but some clouds could fill in early Friday morning. But Friday should be another day with sunshine pretty abundant. Gets a little breezier on Friday, and temperatures could be back in the 90s or even touching 100 in some areas. Saturday's a day, though, I think like today, where it could be very sunny and hot. The winds may start off from the southeast, but may kick around toward the west or northwest in the afternoon. May really heat up things again like we've seen today. So kind of look at Saturdays maybe being the next day it gets about as hot as today. 67 late tonight, but most of the evening, as you saw, falling from the 90s into the 80s, eventually 70s before midnight. Tomorrow, temperatures back up to around 101. I think I forgot to change that one. That should be 94 tomorrow. Back from vacation, I messed one thing up. That's the way it goes. Stupid me. First 1 7-day forecast, 94 tomorrow. Mostly sunny skies. Friday could be a rather breezy day, but highs in mostly the upper 90s, but from about McAllen to the west, it might hit 100 again. Saturday could really heat up. See that very hot there on Saturday, about 103. It could be similar to today's weather. Sunday we do cool off with highs mostly in the upper 80s to maybe near 90, but with much lower humidity Sunday and Monday. But the hot air doesn't go very far. It may come rushing back in again by the middle of next week, so we put 99 in there on Wednesday. But that forecast has no rain in it, so if your grass is getting brown, you got to find a way to water it because there appears to be no rain for a while.
Okay. I'm so glad you're back from vacation. I missed you, Alan Shoemaker.
Oh, let him miss me.
I did, very much so. All right. Thanks a lot, Alan. Well,